There are certain rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie. For instance, number one, you can never have sex.
Welcome to the Heavyweights of Horror podcast. It's your two favorite fat guy reviewers. I am Kyle, the Sensei of Slashers.
And I'm Matthew, the Master of Mayhem.
We are reviewing Barbarian, 2022 horror mystery directed by Zach Cregger, who also has a cameo in the movie and starring Georgina Campbell as Tess and Bill Skarsgård.
Okay, let's review people. Bill Skarsgård here.
As Keith. And also a fan favorite because we all know he is
Pennywise, my favorite.
Also starring Justin Long. He's a fucking gem in all horror movies.
He's a douchebag in this film, though.
He is kind of a dick. How was your week?
My week's pretty good, man. Work, it's has its days. I just sell cell phones, so it depends on the day when people want to give me money. How about yours, man?
I work with some interesting people, and a lot of them don't do fucking anything, so I get hammered.
Anyone you want to shout out?
They know who they are.
Right.
You know who you are.
I know who you are, too.
I'll see you at work, bitch.
Pull up.
I wish they'd pull up on time. Anyways, that's okay. So I don't want to give too much away of this movie. It's best to go in blind, I believe. So I'm going to give you a synopsis, and then we're going to go into ratings, and then I'm going to give you big-time warnings for spoilers.
We are very known to give out spoilers, especially myself.
Matt is very known for giving out spoilers.
So if for some reason you don't like spoilers or anything like that, make sure you turn this podcast off, watch the film, and promise to come back and actually watch this. Listen to it.
Don't mind my voice. I'm still getting over my sinus bullshit.
That's what you call it, sinus bullshit. What is it really, Kyle?
Semen.
Yeah, we all know this.
So I definitely recommend, like Matt said, stopping when we get to the spoilers, go watch it, come back, and see it. But here's a synopsis for you. Tess is headed to Detroit for a job interview. She books a house on Airbnb. When she shows up to the house, she finds out it's been double booked. Luckily for her, the man that's already there is Keith, and he decides to let her stay. Against her better judgment, she decides to stay because there's extra rooms and there's no rooms available in the city. They start off very awkward. Keith seems to be too good to be true, but the awkwardness is the least of their worries, the very absolute least of their worries. And they kind of hit it off. That's your synopsis. So if this doesn't even give away, not even 30 minutes of the movie. But if I give any more away, it fucks up the movie.
I really like that synopsis, Kyle. It was really, really straight and to the point. I appreciate you.
So right now, we're going to ratings. After ratings, it will be a spoiler section. I'm going to fuck the movie up for you.
We warned you guys.
So here's our rating.
Warned you.
After the rating, pause this motherfucker and go. If you don't care, if you like chaos like I do, just fucking listen to the whole thing. It's fine.
Raw dog it.
So,
raw dog life, guys. That's the best way to go.
Yeah. The way we rate our movies on a scale of 1 to 10 slashes, 1 being hot garbage, bottom of the barrel, trash, can't stand it.
Dog water. Dog water. Yeah.
That's my favorite. Scrape off your fucking shoe, right? 10 being generational type film.
Life changing.
The one film to rule them all. You know what I'm saying?
Like Lord of the Rings status.
Sure.
That was a good reference. We were just talking about nerdy films. Good reference.
Yeah. I figured.
Like Smeagol, right?
Yeah. I don't think I will be giving a 10 out anytime soon. I pray one day a movie comes that checks all the marks for me and I can give him a 10.
Yeah.
But it hasn't happened.
Dreams, man. One of these days we're going to watch a movie and we're going to be watching it and we're like, what the heck are we looking at right now? And our hair is going to go white, we're going to go blind. And then we're going to turn the fucking stone. So, once we get one of those, man, it's a 10 out of 10.
There's been a couple that's gotten close, but never done it. So, my rating for this movie, I know it's going to be higher than yours, I give it a 7. Just because it's beautifully shot. I couldn't figure out the film. I'm really good at figuring out shit first 10, 15 minutes of the movie. I can know how a movie's going to go. I watch enough to know. I couldn't do it this one. I think it's beautifully shot. I like the twists and all the turns it has. And I like how they're able to build tension in this movie without trying too hard.
Well, like, we were just talking about this, and I really came into this movie, like, if the movie went the way I thought it was going to do, easy 7 out of 10. But just because I had no idea where this movie was going, and it turned out completely different than what I was thinking, and I was kind of personally let down. Soft 4, hard 3. I mean, it's not a bad movie by any means. Super original, but I was totally off put just because how it turned out. Don't let my shitty review bug you guys. Kyle,
I gave you a thumbs down button.
Yeah, I know. I give myself a thumbs down button. That's life.
That's okay. Know? That's what's the beauty about the show.
Yeah.
Is that we don't have to agree on the movies. I liked it personally because of the twist and how I thought the same thing you probably thought, and it went a different direction. Then it went into a different direction.
Yeah, man. It was a lot. It was a lot.
So I can see your 4. For me, it was a 7. I love the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is your only. Well, not even only. I've given you 6 warnings. This is your last warning. The very last warning.
Spoiler.
I'm going to give you. Turn this off. Come back to it later after you watch the movie.
After you have some snacks, maybe get pretty grounded, get pretty fill in yourself. Best kind of words, Just take some time, watch this movie, analyze it, and then come back and hear how we feel about it.
Because here comes spoilers.
Spoiler.
Oh no, I lost it. Spoilers. Okay. So, let me start off and then let you jump in.
Okay, sounds good.
Written down. The movie takes so many turns, it's 100% keeps you guessing, right? You're not going to figure it out. And if you do, you're a fucking master. Okay?
You're a genius.
And don't come in here lying and say, oh, I figured it out. No, you didn't.
Don't lie to us.
If I didn't figure it out, you didn't figure it out.
I have trust issues, Kyle, and I can't really trust someone who lies. So, if someone is listening to our podcast right now and they lie to us, you better unsubscribe because I'm not about it.
Don't unsubscribe. Just keep lying. It's fine.
I have abandonment issues, Kyle.
Oh my God.
And daddy issues.
So my favorite scene in the movie is the first kill. If you watched and listened to our top 10 fucked up moments, you would know exactly which one this is. So basically, the movie starts off as Tess getting to the house, knocking on the door, like, oh shit, it's double booked. Oh no. And Keith, Bill Skarsgård's character, is a nice guy, good guy. No, I don't want you. It's raining. Just come in.
He's a very awkward guy, though.
Bad vibes.
Yeah,
you get bad vibes, and I'm thinking when I'm first watching the movie, like, oh, don't go in there with him. Fuck, don't do that. He's a weird looking guy in general. Handsome guy, but weird. Don't go in there. That's fucking weird.
How handsome is he, Kyle?
I'm gonna give him a 7, like the movie.
I feel it. I get where you feel that way.
Yeah. Or they're in Detroit, the heart of Detroit. There's every house around there is just destroyed. Besides this perfect, beautiful house, right? And,
but you don't know that till the next day, though.
Yeah, but he tells her, "Hey, I don't know if you got a good look at this neighborhood, but it's not fucking very good."
When she came in, it was like raining, pouring down. She just wants to get into the place. She gets there. The key's not on the box. The code isn't working. She's trying to call the owner. He's not answering. He's doing some pretty messed up stuff. You find out about later. And he's a nice guy though. Yeah, he's a great guy.
He offers her the room. Hey, you're a woman. You sleep in the room. I'll sleep on the couch. And she's still reluctant. He makes her tea. She ain't drinking that tea. You get spiked, right? I get it.
Roofies. Date rape drugs are not good, guys.
You start getting these thoughts in your head that, okay, shit, this is the normal, like, he's gonna be the bad guy. He's a piece of shit. He's gonna take advantage of her. But they hit it off. They hit it off a lot. They're both into music. Her interviews to be a documentary filmmaker for the music scene of Detroit, and he is like a man in Detroit for music. And they hit it off really well. You had a good point how you thought the movie was going, about how you...
Well, honestly, all his vibes were super creepy. It was too good to be true. 2 people booking the same hotel using different apps. It's just like it's someone's worst fear. And everything, like, there's one part that made me think this way, especially because she only uses clean sheets. Because since he gave her the bed.
Yeah.
So she made a big deal about needing to wash the sheets. So they wash them. She goes, takes a shower. She comes out. And he's like, yeah, your laundry's still drying. But the camera pans over to to the dryer, and it's not even running. At this time, he's trying to drink this bottle of wine that was given to them for renting the room. So, honestly, after watching this and knowing what actually happens, I think this guy was just trying to get it in, man. He was trying to get the girl drunk, have some fun. I was just really put off for the vibes and everything. Like I said, too good to be true, man. I really thought Skarsgård was going to be a serial killer, man.
Yeah, and then, so they have a great night. They hit it off. Like, they're really enjoying each other's company.
Especially when they're putting the sheets back on the bed. He gets kind of silly, and she likes it.
Yeah, and then they decide, hey, we'll just share the place for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow, right, after everything. So she comes home the next day. And this homeless dude's chasing after her. Hey, stop! Don't go in the house! Hey!
Yeah, she just runs in. Terrifying. She locks the door. That's kind of... Dude, would you be scared if that happened to you?
I'd be... Yes.
You'd probably fight.
So she's panicked, right? She has the key in her pocket. She locks the doors. The cops won't come out. It's Detroit. They're like, we don't have anyone for you. Sorry. Good luck.
Right.
Good luck.
Sex alone in Detroit, I guess.
Yeah, obviously. Then she starts exploring. I don't remember why she went in the basement. I think she heard something in the basement. And she went downstairs.
So originally she goes down into the basement because she needed like toilet paper or something, and she goes down there, sees that string in the wall, and she pulls it, and it reveals a door.
Yeah, and the room is fucked. So it's a dirty, damp, nasty room with a nasty old twin size mattress,
with a camera pointing at the bed.
And a shit bucket.
Yeah, a shit bucket. So seeing other movies with like kidnapping or other like I'm not going to say the R word, but we all know the 4-letter R word. This definitely looked like some crazy stuff.
Oh, it's actually a torture room for sure.
Yeah, torture room. Like you walk in, you see dog crates with bulls in them. You see this bed with a camera pointed at it, and we can connect too and just realize what happened there.
Yes, and there's a long, dark hallway, right? So she's obviously panicked, right? She doesn't know what's going on. They don't know the owner. So she tries to get out. She can't get out. The door locked.
She left her phone out. She didn't have the keys because she had to give it to Bill Skarsgård because...
She had the key in her pocket. She forgot to put it in the
That's right. So he had no way to get in.
So she waits and waits and waits and waits. And then finally Keith comes back and she's pounding on the window. They get out. She tells, hey, dude, we got the fuck out of here right now. She's panicking. We got to leave now. We have to go. And he's like, well, no, I want to check it out, dude. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I need to know what is happening. So she's like, okay. He's like, well, just wait for me, please. Just wait for me. And so she decides to wait. Well, Keith never comes fucking back. And she starts panicking.
Yeah, she goes downstairs and she goes down there and it goes deeper. It goes down the stairs and she's like, Keith, are you down there?
And he's screaming, help!
Help! It's not that loud. You have to pay. It happens a couple
distance,
times.
Yeah.
And then she's like, Keith, why did you go down there?
Well, and then they run into each other in the hallway. This is my favorite scene. And he's freaking out. We gotta fucking
He's crawling at her.
Go the other way! Go the other way!
There's someone down here with us!
And all of a sudden, inbred fucking monster hillbilly, 6 foot tall Amazon in fucking monster looking bitch, titties flapping in the wind, grabs him by his fucking hair and smashes his skull repeatedly into the fucking wall until he's nothing left. He's like a fucking exploded watermelon.
Do you realize that in the movie, when they casted this, they referred to that character, that monster character, as the mother?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so what we were talking about yesterday, like last review, if you guys are paying attention, we did a review for the movie Smile. And what wasn't Smile? What movie was it?
Smile on Thanksgiving.
What character was it where there was a man who did the
Smile?
Oh yeah, the Smile character of the mother at the end of the film when she went to her house. But anyways, the mother character that Kyle was talking about is actually a male actor. His name is, let me search. Do you remember his name, Kyle?
I don't, but I know he's a very good character actor.
Oh yeah, Matthew Patrick Davis.
He's got a lot of stuff.
He was like a zombie in like a Sprint commercial. I don't know if you guys seen it, but he pulled a really crazy character. I had no idea that was a male actor until I looked it up on Google after I watched this film.
Yeah, he's tall as shit too.
Tall as shit. I think that's why they choose men because genuinely, unlike myself, man, men are tall. I wish I was tall too. I'm a whopping 5'5", man.
I wish you were tall too.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go to bed tonight, and I'm gonna wish I have a good dream where I'm at least 6'4".
I'm gonna wish that you wake up 4 foot.
Even shorter, man.
So the movie cuts off right there. And you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck, right? Well, it shows AJ, Justin Long's character, the ultimate douchebag, driving down the coast.
POS.
Yeah, driving down the coast in a convertible drop top. You know, he's a hotshot actor. He just became the pilot. We get a phone call from his agent. And the agent's like, yo, hey, yeah, you're not going to be working for a while because, like, your co-host, that your co-star you're doing this with, says you raped her.
Great. The word's not grape. It rhymes with grape. Take away the G.
And he's like, no way, man, I'd never do that. La, la, la.
But remember when he was told that, he looked white.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, are you guys firing me? He's like, yeah, we kind of are.
He was more worried about the money, for sure.
Yeah.
But then the movie leads into, like, so hang on. Before I do that, the dude's out of money, right? He has a bunch of houses. He lives in L.A., and his financial advisor's like, dude, you can't make it. You're going to be out of money in 3 months. You have to sell your houses. The L.A. house.
He's like, I'm not doing that.
No, I need that house. Well, I think he eventually does. And he flies back to guess who owns that house in Detroit. He's never been there. He's never seen the house.
He's never seen the house. He just owns it.
It's just an investment. Well, he decides to fly back to Detroit, right? And go to the house. Everyone's shocked him. His financial advisor shocked him, everything. So he's flipping out. And he goes out to the bar when he gets there. And this is the scene where the director is the cameo. He's the buddy. He said, hey, man, I know you're my best friend, but I just need to hear it from you. Did you do it? He's like, well, like, she said no at first, but then like I had to talk her into it, and then she was into it, man.
Zach Kreger is the director of The Barbarian. I've seen him in some other films.
Yeah, he did. It was a good cameo. Well, he shows up to the house, and he's like, what the fuck? Why are these bags here? And this is weeks later. We find out this is like 3-4 weeks later since Tess and Keith were at the house. So, what?
I'm doing some research right now, and the director. Have you seen the movie Miss March?
I don't know, maybe.
Anyways, he's in that film. We'll talk about it later because it's not a scary movie. So, but yeah, go on. Yeah.
So he calls the property management company that runs it for him and says, "Hey, what the fuck? Are there people here?" They're like, "No, it hasn't been there for weeks and weeks."
And we don't send out people to clean it unless there's someone new coming in.
Yeah, so he's pissed off. Whatever, right? Well, he starts exploring also, and he finds a string in the wall. He sees all this new underground tunnels and rooms. He's excited because now he's going to add money to the property. So he's in there measuring the room out and shit. And he doesn't even care about the chamber.
Fuck the bed over there with a freaking camera pointing at it and a shit bucket and the stained bed. I don't care about it.
He starts Googling, like, how much money will this add to my property value? So he's out there and he's measuring. All of a sudden, he gets snatched, like, quick. Like, they just, boom. And this is one of Matt's, I think, favorite scenes.
Oh yeah, so he was running like he goes down there, he finds that hidden room, and he's following the light cable or something.
Well, he gets snatched first, and he ends up in the cage.
Oh yeah, no, he's trying. Wait, okay, I got it. Sorry. He encounters the monster and he's trying to run away from her, but he actually falls into a pit, and guess who's in there, guys? It's Tess. So she looks at him and she's like, "Hey, be quiet. You can't act scared. You can't act scared because it triggers her. It triggers her when she's scared." And so all of a sudden you look up, you see the creature come in here, her titties out, long hair, like it looks like a Hills Has Eyes character. But she reaches down with this old like 1950s baby bottle, and there appears to be some sort of milk in there. And Tess is like, "Drink it. You gotta drink it."
You'll make her mad.
Yeah, but it looks so disgusting. And then she passes the bottle over to Tess, and this bitch just starts drinking.
Well, mind you, she's still alive weeks after, though.
Yeah, so she's able to do this like some inbred creature.
Well, and it keeps calling her baby.
Yeah,
you don't say words, baby.
Yeah, they're all her baby. You know, but it's man, like, I would not drink some freaking titty milk from some creature. Like, kill me right now. I don't care. I'm not doing it. You got me messed up.
Yeah. So Tess is able to kind of escape a little bit, right? She's running through the hallways.
Yeah, because the creature runs away, and then she finally escapes because she takes out Long out of there, and to pull him to that baby room that's running like a breastfeeding tutorial. She tries breastfeeding this guy, and then Tess takes the chance to run away, and she manages to run up the stairs and get out of there.
And, well, the doors are locked, but guess who comes to the fucking rescue?
The homeless guy from earlier.
The crazy homeless guy. Dude's not so crazy now, is he?
He's like, I've been living in this area for years.
I got a place to go. Let's go. She's like, oh, I have to go back for him. No, fuck that guy. You gotta come with me now. He's like, no, I have to go. He's like, well, that's on you, bro. I'm out. I'm just on you. So this bitch calls the cops. Cops show up. They're like, yeah, you're high. I don't care. You're on crack. We're not going in the house.
They're like, how dare you take us to a house that you broke into? And she's like, I know I broke out of here. Like she looked kind of beat up. She was dirty. She looked probably like the typical like homeless who lived in the area.
She looked like crackhead.
So I don't blame them. You know, like living in Portland, Oregon, man. There's a lot of drug induced people over here, man. Like if you look like you have red hands and scabs on your arm, I'm probably gonna assume you're a tweaker. But no, like, I don't blame them.
Well, she decides, well, fuck it. I'm going to run my car through this motherfucking house. Because the homeless guy says, hey, she comes out at night. You got to hide because this bitch is going to come out at night. Well, she waits. The fucking monster goes, the mother likes to crawl out the window and Tess pins her against the fucking, the house and car. Well, at this time, AJ has discovered another room. So, earlier in the movie, we find out how this monster came about. There was a man that lived there, I think it was like the 70s?
60s and 70s, and this guy...
Beautiful neighborhood, by the way.
Beautiful neighborhood. Like all the house, the grass was green, people like watering their grass, nice cars in the driveway, somewhat of a suburbs. There was talk about the city dying. So everybody's actually leaving, selling their property. This guy actually stays there. There's a scene where he goes into the store and he's buying supplies for a baby. Like, so he gets help from an attendant. They get diapers, formula, freaking wipes, all this stuff. I don't really want to go too much detail what he was doing.
Well, you pretty much get the gist, right?
Yeah, you get the gist because he follows a woman that he followed from the store to her house. He pretends to be what did he pretend to be? The power went out or something. He needs to check her power source.
The water or something.
I never really got what he was doing in there. He went in there just to see her. Like I don't know.
Well, they didn't really show what he did. It kind of cut away from that.
Yeah, like what do you think his purpose was?
He kidnapped her.
But why did he go in her house? Did he plant something? Did he mess with the locks?
Just got in just to kidnap her, take his time.
Just to see the house, what it looked. Did he actually kidnap her?
Well, it doesn't show us.
Yeah.
But it does show us. I'm talking to a neighbor, and the neighbor's like, hey, we're selling. He's like, I'm not ever going anywhere. So this whole time, this guy's been building this underground fortress, right? And this is like, I think it's around the Cold War. So, it's kind of normal to be doing that shit. That's where this mother comes from. So he's been having, the homeless man finally takes Tess and tells her, like, hey, listen, this guy has never left the house. He's been kidnapping women, having sex with them, having children, doing the same thing with the children, and so on and so on.
Spoiler! We told you guys, like, Kyle just ruined the whole damn
Yeah, they
movie
knew. I told
you.
them 6 times. I told them 6 times.
Man, we told you guys, and now you're probably sitting here like, what the heck?
So anyways, this is the, the outcome of super inbreeding for decade,
That's why I say hills have eyes, like the hills have eyes, all those people are deformed because of the atomic bomb tests.
Yes.
But this is like another level of inbred, like, Kyle, you lived in Texas though, right?
Don't talk about Texas. That's my home, baby.
Were there people like that who lived there?
No. Texas is great.
I've never been there, so I think
I've been through like West Virginia and stuff.
Okay, maybe West Virginia, that's more like it.
So I don't want to give away too much. I'm not going to give away the end at all. What I'm going to say is he found a guy, a sick, elderly guy, and he sees all these videotapes. He puts the videotape in, and it's fucked. It's a fucked videotape, right? He don't show us, but you hear it.
Yeah, they've been finding out what he's been doing for years.
Yeah,
but you kind of already reveal it slightly, but we find out why the mother is inbred, and you guys know how inbred happens. We don't really have to go too much into detail.
It's one after another. Just keep going.
Yeah, keep Keep going.
So let's leave the movie there. So we don't want to spoil the whole end.
We could talk about it all night, man. Like it did have really great parts, and like this movie was good and left you on the edge of your seat. But like I don't know, man. It wasn't what I expected it to be. I was really kind of slightly let down. Like it was not a bad movie at all. And don't let my rating deter you from watching the film. Definitely watch this film. But just because I was let down from what I originally thought it was, like it's not that I didn't like it. It just wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
See, I like that aspect. I like it changing course so many times where I couldn't, really pin. Because I would never guessed it was an inbred bitch down there killing people, right?
I would have. I watched a lot of people do reviews for this film, and they all really liked it, like you. And I'm over here like, sorry, I didn't feel that way.
You're a piece of shit, though.
Man, like I know. My father told me that every day.
I'm here to remind you.
Thank you, man. Thank you for making me think of my father. Trigger warning.
So for me, this movie was like Wrong Turn vibes sprinkled with some Descent and Don't Breathe. Don't Breathe because of the house aspect. Descent because of the creature, and then Wrong Turn because of the inbred.
I really like the Don't Breathe aspect. The end of Don't Breathe is kind of disgusting, especially with that turkey baster. If you guys seen it, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't remember that scene.
Where he was trying to artificially inseminate her with the turkey baster and she crams it down his throat.
Yeah.
But anyways, I definitely see the Don't Breathe aspect. Well, I want to say Hills Have Eyes because it's a total inbred goodness. And let's not talk about Jason Long character. He's a piece of shit in this whole movie. So I just can't get that's another reason I don't like the film, because of that character. He was a scumbag.
Well, you know what's crazy?
And I'm happy at the end of the film what happened to him. I'm happy it happened to him.
What's crazy is a part of me at first was like, oh, I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it.
Yeah, he goes to the bar and said, I may have been very influential in her having sex with me.
But then he 100% did it.
Yeah, no, he did it. He's a piece of shit. He raped her really hard.
So we got a game coming up. But my rating 7 slashes. Matt's 4 slashes.
Heavy 3, hard 4. Light 4.
So we're gonna fight after this episode, because winner is the real review.
Yeah.
I got a game though for us.
Yay! What game, Kyle?
AI horror movies or a real horror movie?
I'm sorry if you guys just heard that. I kind of just burped. I do apologize. But I thought I was very quiet with that. But I realize I'm speaking into a microphone, so you may have heard some sound. My bad.
So, I went on to AI, and I asked for horror movie titles. I have real horror movie titles. You're going to tell me if it's... I'm going to read you the name and the tagline, and you're going to tell me if it's AI or if it's real.
All right, let's do this.
Are you ready?
I am perfectly ready, Kyle.
Are you sure?
Can I think about it for a little bit?
No.
Okay, then I guess I'm ready.
Okay. Number 1. Beach blanket bloodbath. Spring break takes a bloody turn.
I say real.
AI.
AI?
Yes.
Sounds like a 1960s scary movie.
It does. It does sound like a perfect, spring break slasher type film. The beach blanket, though. I don't know how that one feels about that.
It could be kind of crusty, guys. We don't know.
Number 2. Humanoid from deep space. They're not human, but they hunt human women to kill. Not to kill, but I fucked that whole thing. Let me hang on. I have to.
Come on, Kyle. You're messing with me right now.
They're not human, but they hunt human women, not to kill, but to mate.
Real.
How do you know that?
Because I've actually seen a poster for the humanoid thing before. So it sounds like something I've heard before.
It is real, 1980.
Yeah, sounds like the 80s.
Looks awful.
80s sucks. So if you're from the 80s, it sucks to suck.
So you're 1 for 1. 1 for 2.
Yeah, I'm 1 for 1.
Yeah, one right, 1 wrong. 1 for 2. Yes. Number 3. Shopping mall. When shopping costs an arm and a leg.
Fake. But I don't even know the answer. I know that's fake. But what's really crazy...
You're wrong.
It's real?
Yeah.
That sounds like the going shopping nowadays, man.
Made in 1986.
Have you gone to the store and put like a bunch, like maybe 3 or 4 items in your cart. Oh, it's only $20. You get to check out and they're like $275, man. This economy sucks.
The shopping mall.
Yeah, man. No, like real life problems, man.
I got
groceries are expensive.
I just steal.
You just steal 5-finger discount? I mean, if you go down to Portland, that's more acceptable.
You're allowed to.
Yeah, stop me. See what happens.
So 2 more to go. So now you are 1 for 3.
Mm-hmm. I suck.
4th one. Killer karaoke. You sing for your supper.
Fake.
AI generated.
Yes, I knew that.
Okay, good job. Last one.
Okay.
Are you ready?
This will determine if I'm a horror fan or if I'm just a fake.
A pretender.
A phony.
You're a big fat phony.
Baloney phony.
Speaking of that, hey, I'll tell you in a second.
Tell me right now. No.
My daughter put curls in my hair.
I seen that.
And she was like, "Oh, Dad, you look like a big fat old lady."
Hey,
thanks, Kennedy.
That's a good compliment. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kennedy.
So number 5, Attack of the Killer Lot Gnomes. They've shrunken down, but they're big on mayhem.
True.
AI generated.
Wow, guys, like
that one sounds good to me though.
I'd watch that. Little garden gnomes just killing shit.
I'm pretty sure it was a Goosebumps episode about the garden gnomes.
Yeah, there was. That's why I thought it was real, specifically for the Goosebumps episode.
That's why I put it in there because I knew that you were a Goosebumps fan, and I knew you'd make the connection. Where should the listeners listen to us at?
Where should the listeners listen to us at? So,
I mean, they're already listening.
Yeah, so iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Music. We're not the best on. We're having a hard time right now with YouTube, guys. Like, we're trying to figure this out.
Let's be honest with them. It took me 4 fucking days to try to upload this fucking episode.
They got to 50%.
50%, and then all of a sudden YouTube's like, "Nah, sorry, we aborted your project and you can't reload it." Go fuck yourself, YouTube.
Man, we I don't know how we're gonna figure out YouTube, but for now we're staying podcasts. We're making posts on TikToks at Heavyweights of Horror. Instagram. You can go ahead and find us on Gmail at horrorheavyweights@gmail.com.
Heavyweight.
No S. The Heavyweights was already taken, unfortunately, because Kyle's not original and he had to take a title that was already used, but it's okay.
I had like 30 titles, and you're like, "Well, we're both fat. Let's do a heavyweight one."
Yeah, we are heavyweights, man. We're big, sexy men.
Also, we do want your input on episodes. We're going to be doing Imaginary real soon. It's coming.
Imaginary, yeah. It actually just dropped the 8th.
Is that today?
Yeah, today, Friday.
Yeah, I'm going to see it tomorrow.
I'm going to see it on Tuesday.
It's going to be a late night for me, though, because I have to get off work. To go
I hear you. Yeah, I'm going to go Tuesday because I'm cheap. I do $6 tickets at Century.
I'm going in open-minded, right? Matt's like, "You're so negative all the time." No, I'm not.
Yeah, I totally sound like that, Kyle. Thank you.
Yes. And I'm not, though. I'm going in. I want it to be a good movie, but I have some reservations because it's Blumhouse, and I used to love Blumhouse. But I'm going to trash them until they start bringing back the good shit.
We say this movie in every podcast we do, guys, but nice one. That's all I got to say.
My boy Matthew Lillard signed in for 3 movies with Blumhouse, so maybe he'll bring back.
Is he going to be in this Imaginary?
No. That's why I say I have to bring him up in every episode, and he did sign up for 3 pictures with Blumhouse.
Was it one of them Scooby-Doo?
No.
Okay, but he did agree to Scooby-Doo. That's going to be a rated R Scooby-Doo.
So one's probably going to be a Five Nights at Freddy #2.
Yeah.
And then hopefully some other things. I don't want him to just stay on that. Matthew, if you're listening, come on, baby.
I just want to let you know, Matthew Lillard, Kyle here, he's obsessed with you, and he can't take his eyes off of you. And
my wife said I could be with the guy.
Yeah, like, he will go gay for you, Matthew Lillard. So, like, here's your chance. Multi-millionaire Matthew Lillard, meet with Kyle. You'll make his dream come true.
Can you just sign my Ghostface mask? That's all I want you to do.
How about you just sign Kyle's chest?
I'll get it tattooed.
Yeah, he'll get it tattooed right on his left titty.
Anyways, we appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you guys. Thanks for chiming in with us every week. We really do appreciate you. All you guys who've been listening to all of our content, get better week after week. We appreciate you. You're letting our dreams actually happen, and that means a lot to us, guys. Working 9 to 5 blue collar guys, working jobs. This lets us be the kind of this lets us be spooky and be ourselves, and this is just awesome to get away from the work life and do this thing, guys. So again, thank you. I appreciate you guys.
It's a lot of hard work, but we really enjoy it. And,
we're having a good time, definitely.
All right, freaks. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Yeah, stay spooky like always.
There are certain rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie. For instance, number one, you can never have sex.